First reading, Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 21 to 28. And thou shalt say to them, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from the midst of the nations whither they are gone. And I will gather them on every side, and will bring them to their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land on the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king over them all. And they shall no more be two nations, neither shall they be divided any more into two kingdoms. Nor shall they be defiled any more with their idols, nor with their abominations, nor with all their iniquities. And I will save them out of all the places in which they have sinned, and I will cleanse them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God. And my servant David shall be king over them, and they shall have one shepherd, they shall walk in my judgments, and shall keep my commandments, and shall do them. And they shall dwell in the land which I gave to my servant Jacob, wherein your fathers dwelt, and they shall dwell in it, they, and their children, and their children's children, forever. And David my servant shall be their prince forever. And I will make a covenant of peace with them, it shall be an everlasting covenant with them. And I will establish them, and will multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forever. And my tabernacle shall be with them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And the nations shall know that I am the Lord the sanctifier of Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forever. Psalm, Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 10 to 13. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the islands that are afar off, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather him, and he will keep him as the shepherd doth his flock. For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob, and delivered him out of the hand of one that was mightier than he. And they shall come, and shall give praise in Mount Zion. And they shall flow together to the good things of the Lord, for the corn, and wine, and oil, and the increase of cattle and herds, and their soul shall be as a watered garden. And they shall be hungry no more. Then shall the virgin rejoice in the dance, the young men and old men together, and I will turn their mourning into joy, and will comfort them, and make them joyful after their sorrow. Gospel, John chapter 11 verse 45 to 56. Many therefore of the Jews, who were come to Mary and Martha, and had seen the things that Jesus did, believed in him. But some of them went to the Pharisees, and told them the things that Jesus had done. The chief priests therefore, and the Pharisees, gathered a council, and said, What do we, for this man doth many miracles? If we let him alone so, all will believe in him, and the Romans will come, and take away our place and nation. But one of them, named Caiaphas, being the high priest that year, said to them, You know nothing. Neither do you consider that it is expedient for you that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And this he spoke not of himself, but being the high priest of that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for the nation. And not only for the nation, but to gather together in one the children of God, that were dispersed. From that day therefore they devised to put him to death. Wherefore Jesus walked no more openly among the Jews, but he went into a country near the desert, unto a city that is called Ephraim, and there he abode with his disciples. And the Pasch of the Jews was at hand, and many from the country went up to Jerusalem, before the Pasch to purify themselves. They sought therefore for Jesus, and they discoursed one with another, standing in the temple, What think you that he is not come to the festival day?